Ready for medical career growth? Yes, you are in the right place. Hello, this is Dr. Neema Bish, BDS by degree and a pharma professional. As a founder of Career in Pharma, our mission is to guide medical professionals towards remarkable success in the pharma industry. With a track record of over 700 plus students trained and placed into various premier pharma companies, we are here to elevate your journey.
Hello everyone, once again I welcome you all to Career in Pharma. Now in the month of July we are going to give you information on some common tips, something we should you should be aware of, common awareness points that you should be knowing while looking for job into pharmaceutical industry. Now why we are going to discuss in this all thing in July, because I have seen because of some small thing, people are missing the job opportunity. So for example, let me give you one example. One of our candidate has very good knowledge of subject of clinical research, pharmacovigilance. Everything is very perfect. It was very perfect, and but what happens, when he applied and he submitted his resume, so he is having so much of clinical experience also, but just for that he did not have a proper document of whatever experience he was holding. Even after interview, he was already selected in interview, but because of lack of proper documentation he was not able to get that job. Okay, so this is just a very small example. Okay, so in this job hunt process you can't afford to miss a very even a single opportunity just because of these kind of reason. Yeah, so just knowing about the subject, knowing about clinical research, pharmacovigilance, being very best in clinicals, or just based on your degree, no one is going to give you job. Like I already said, many times I used to say this, right? So getting job is a process where you need to be 100% sure on your knowledge, on your documents, again on your technical skills. Then only company will be in a position to give you a job. Yes. So in this awareness information awareness videos which we are going to do in July month, our first video is on ATS resume. So we are going to start with ATS resume, and today in this video we are going to talk about what exactly is ATS resume and how you can optimize your resume for ATS. Okay, like whatever existing resume you has, even if it's not a ATS resume, then how you can optimize that resume for a ATS system. Yes, so that we will understand in today's video. Yes, so let's begin. First of all, we will understand what is ATS. So ATS means it's a application tracking system. Yes, applicant tracking system where your resume, your application will be tracked. So you can say it is an automatic system. It is kind of a software where company will put your resume and that ATS system is going to scan your resume. It means no one is going to see it manually. Yeah. So mostly it is not that all the companies are using ATS. Let me tell you, there is so much buzz about ATS, but actually it is not that for every job ATS resumes are in demand. Yeah, and it is not that for every profile, every job the automatic scanning is happening. Nothing like that. Especially for experienced role, recruiter, they are going through each and every resume. So it is not the case that for every profile, every opening ATS companies are using ATS. No, but yes, there is no harm in having a resume which can pass this tracking system. Yes, there is no harm, because hardly there is a difference between a normal resume and a ATS resume. So that we are going to talk about. So ATS is a applicant tracking system. It's kind of a software where company will put your resume so that that system can scan your resume, and it saves company times, company resources, company monies. Yeah, because manually no one is checking that resume, just that tracking system is doing that, right? So that is ATS. Now why do you need ATS resume? Like I said, companies are using it to save their time, to save their resources, right? So that's why they are using, that's why you need ATS resume. So ATS resume is nothing much different than a normal resume. So what ATS resume is? ATS friendly resume is a resume that includes highly relevant keywords. Yes, highly relevant keywords. Please mark my words. Highly relevant keywords the ATS resume contains, and is formatted so an applicant tracking system can easily read it. Yes, easily scan it. Okay, it should pass through the ATS system. Yeah, so this kind of resume has much better chances of making it into the hands of hiring manager, leading to more job interviews and more job offers. Yes, so no harm in having ATS resume. So default your resume should be a ATS friendly resume in today's scenario, in today's world. Now, how you can optimize your existing resume to an ATS format, or how you can have a new resume, that new ATS resume, that also we are going to tell. Yes, so first of all, like I said, there is hardly much difference between a resume and an ATS resume. It means, what is the difference? Difference is in the highly relevant keywords. So there should be highly relevant keywords inside your resume. Now the question is, from where we will get that keywords? Yeah, definitely you can get that keywords from the job description. So for example, if you get a job profile where the recruiter is offering you a job for clinical research coordinator, so you have to always go through the job description. Okay, so not in every case you will be able to get the job description. If you are applying to any job through Naukri, LinkedIn or Indeed, there you will get a job description, there will be a detailed job description. But if someone is asking you for resume, please ask them for which profile you are asking my resume, and accordingly put those relevant keywords into your resume. That's how you are going to make a ATS friendly resume. Now keywords you have to find from job description. Okay, so you need to have job description, very sure you need to have all those job description. Yeah, what are the keywords you need to identify from that job description? So from that job description you have to identify the essential relevant keywords, and finally you have, after you put the essential keywords, you have to format your resume correctly. Yes, formatting is very important. Nowadays formatting is also very easy. You need not to bother about the font size, font style. If you simply import your existing resume to these systems online available, those templates will make your resume in such a way that everything will be in a in a harmony. Means, let's say if in your resume there are grammar mistake, if say in your resume the font size are not equal, if your resume is not very attractive, everything these online websites they will be able to do. So you simply have to import your resume to those websites. So first thing is, how to optimize your resume for ATS is add highly relevant keywords with the help of job description, then identify those essential keywords, and finally you have to format your resume in a correct format. Yes, now I'm going to talk about what are the hard skills and soft skills. This is very important to know, because in every resume you need to add these skills. Okay, so no need to mention separately hard and soft skills, but you have to mention these skills. So let me tell you what are this. So hard skills means any skills that are gained through your education, your training, your certificate courses, any of your hands-on experience. For example, if you are a doctor, then your hard skill is patient management, patient counseling, diagnosis, yes, treatment, all those are your hard skill, that is related to your education, your hands-on experience of anything. But soft skill is those skills that come naturally to you. Yes, and these will be unique to everyone. So for example, if I am good at communication, so I will be having an effective communication skill. So this is unique to me. Not necessary that other person sitting next to me have effective communication. Maybe that person has some other skill, that is the soft skill that is unique to that person. Maybe that person is very good at team management. Maybe that person is very good at time management. So soft skill is something which is unique to each and every person. Okay, so these kind of skill, hard and soft skill, both you have to mention in your resume. And please remember, you have to write this skill in such a way that should be an add-on to the industry you are looking for job. For example, if you are a clinician, a doctor, and you are looking for job inside pharma industry, so apart from whatever hard skill you have regarding better treatment, better care, all those stuff, you need to filter out those skills, those hard skills which you can think that it can be a benefit for pharma industry. So without doubt, let's say if you are applying for principal investigator, you can write patient counseling, patient management, diagnosis, ability to judge any clinical report with the help of my medical knowledge. So all this is which is in sync with the industry you are going to apply for job. Okay. Similarly, other one hard skill I will tell you, if you are a pharmacy graduate, you can talk about I have a good pharmacology understanding, good knowledge of how drug works, all those stuff. That's going to an add-on, right? Now, soft skills are something which unique to every person, right? Like I already mentioned. But there are few set of soft skill which is required default in every corporate sector and even in pharma industry. So these are like effective communication, teamwork, time management, flexibility, adaptability, motivated person. Yes, and apart from that, you need to add IT skills also. Please remember, always add IT skills because you are going to do a desk job here in pharma industry. So not necessary that at a fresher level you should be knowing very well, but even if you just know how to enter data in Word document, how to enter data in Microsoft Excel, or how to make a very simple PPT also, that also is more than sufficient. So please add these three things in the IT skills, that is Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft PowerPoint. Other than this soft skill I already told you, communication, leadership, teamwork, time management, adaptability, flexibility, all this should go in your resume. See, when you explore on your own, you will get n number of list of n number of skills, both in soft and in hard. So this is hard and soft skills that should come in your resume. Yes. Now, regarding clinical research and pharmacovigilance, what hard skill you can write? If you have done any sort of certificate, any sort of diploma, or any online free program, whatever it is. So whatever you have learned through that program, please mention those. That will be an add-on to your resume, and that most of them will be a keyword also from the job description. For example, if there is a job role of clinical research coordinator where they are mentioning that you should be well versed with drug development process, ICH, GCP, clinical trial networks, yes, CDSCO, PVPI. If they are mentioning that you should be well versed with all those things which you have already read in your diploma, in your certificate, or whatever you have done. So please mention those points in your resume, which will help you in getting your resume shortlisted. Even if there is a ATS in companies, then also your resume will be shortlisted. Now I am going to talk about what are the components of any resume. So doesn't matter if it's a ATS resume or just a resume. Components remains the same. Means whatever topics you, whatever headings you need to use, it will remain same. The only difference is the keywords which you will be using. Yes, and please don't give unnecessary data in your resume. That is unnecessary increasing length of your resume, and that is unnecessary wasting your time and recruiter time also to going through those. Yeah, so in any resume versus ATS, whatever it is, what are the components? First of all, your personal details, where you need to write your address along with your pin code, because in some places if somebody referring you pin code, the company portals, job portal, they ask for that pin code, then you should be giving a mail ID, functional mail ID, your contact number, reachable number, working number, and if you are ready to relocate from, let's say, Kolkata to Bangalore, Odisha to Delhi, whatever it is, please mention that ready to relocate. Yes, then comes your profile summary, or you can say career objective. Both are more or less same. So there should be a summary where you should summarize what you are. Okay, for example, I am a dentist, so I will write I am a dentist with 10 years of clinical experience and diploma in clinical research and pharmacovigilance, and actively looking for opportunity inside pharmaceutical industry, where I think that I will be using my medical knowledge and judgment which I gained through my degree and through diploma in clinical research and pharmacovigilance. Like that you have to make a summary. So don't copy, just write it in your own words. Okay, so there should be uniqueness to every resume. You can't just copy paste it. Yeah, please remember this thing. Never ever copy paste. Just add your flavor. There should be some uniqueness to your resume. It should not be looking like some next resume, right? So after profile summary comes professional experience. So let's say if you have any experience, if you have worked anywhere else apart from pharma, that you can add. And if you don't have any experience, and let's say you are a doctor, clinician, then internship experience you can add in professional experience. Or if any sort of internship in industry or in any hospital that you have done, that you can add in professional experience. And if you have nothing to add, you can leave also. This section you can leave. After that comes educational qualification. Now in educational qualification, if you are a graduate, just mention your high school, intermediate and graduation. If you are a postgraduate, in that case intermediate, graduation, post-graduation. Now whatever certificate, diploma, other stuff you do know, that will not come into educational qualification. For that purpose, please keep a separate section of additional certifications or projects or thesis, whatever you have done in your college, and then in additional certification section you can mention that you took diploma in clinical research pharmacovigilance, and then inside that you can mention that trained in the following, and then there you can use those keywords which you are getting from job description and whatever you have learned. Okay, then comes the skill section. Now in this skill section you can add your soft skill and IT skills. Okay, so in your professional experience and your additional certifications will go your hard skills which you have learned through your graduation and through your diploma or any certificate program in clinical research and pharmacovigilance. And in just skill section will go your soft skill, all the soft skill required in corporate, along with that IT skills also you need to mention. Then comes language section. Language no need to mention if you think that I don't know anything else from Hindi, English. But if you know more than 3-4 language, please write. And specifically if you are looking for some profile like clinical research coordinator, where language is very important. For example, because there you need to consult patient, you need to interact with patient, so local language matters a lot for clinical research coordinator profile. So in that case definitely you should be mentioning your language, how many languages you know. And last is interest and hobbies. Now interest and hobbies is something which not necessary that you should be writing. If you want to write, if you have some hobby or some interest which you think is is very good hobby in me, I should share, then you can write. Like reading, traveling also you can do, doing research also you can add, like that. Okay, which is like in sync with, in align with the requirement of your future company where you are going to apply. Now comes from where you can select the template for ATS resume. So there are so many websites available. So I was doing research on this ATS resume from past 1 month, and I came across so many websites. So I selected few, although there are so many. Whatever looks fine to you, you can use that website. So one is JobScan, then there is Job Hero, and then there is Resume Craft. So JobScan has very good editable templates which you can just download, you can edit, you can put your information. Yes. In Job Hero, what you can do, you can even import your template. Okay, so let's say if you already have some existing resume which you don't think looking very good or formatting is not good, you just import that into Job Hero website, and that Job Hero is going to give you a nice decorated resume. Yes. So this is about the ATS resume, where we understood what is ATS, how you can optimize your resume for ATS, what are the components of resume, what are hard skill and soft skills, and how you can select the template. Now few pro tips I want to give you, like if you are a clinician like MBBS, BDS, Ayurveda, homeopathy, whatever, in that case please don't write too much about your clinical. This is very, very, very important. Okay. Other than this, if you are ready to relocate, please mention that in your resume, because how recruiter will know that you are ready to relocate. Yes. So please mention that you are ready to relocate, and then please give a valid functional mail ID and phone number. Numbers should be reachables, and please, very important, please be available on the number which you have provided to HR. If you are not able to pick the call, please call them back, because HR are the most busiest person. They are not going to call you back once you miss their call. Yes. So please install Truecaller in your phone so that you can get to know who called you, and accordingly please call them back, because in this job hunt process, especially at a fresher level where so much of competition is there, cutthroat competition is there, and you can understand in this kind of scenario you can't even afford to miss a single opportunity, because if you missed HR numbers, HR already have a list of n number of people. Yes. So please remember this. Please be available. Yes. Be approachable. It should not be that you are not approachable also. Be available, be approachable, and please always do follow up. Let's say you get the first call. After that, please do follow up. Let's say your interview happened and it's been 10 days, 15 days, you did not hear anything from recruiter or company. Please do a follow up. Yes. Because unless and until you will not follow up, no one is going to call you, because it's you who want job, not the company, right? So with this, I am going to conclude this video. I hope you got a clear-cut idea on what is ATS resume and how you can optimize your existing resume to a ATS resume. If you have anything to share about resume, please comment below in the comment section, and also if you have any confusion regarding what to add, what not to add, should I add this or not, should I remove, or what to do, that also you can ask below in the comment section, and I try my best to read each and every comment and reply each and every comment. Yes, but before that, please don't forget to hit a like button, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to share this video with your friends, and please help them also. Yeah. So with this, I am going to conclude this video. We'll be coming soon with some fresh next video. Till the time I come again, till that time, please stay safe, aware, healthy, updated, and keep exploring new things. Have a nice day.